Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So today I'm going to have a look at this new press release from MegaCryptoPolis. Not a game I've spent a lot of time with, to be honest, although they are doing some interesting stuff. I don't know quite why it hasn't piqued my attention in the way other games have. I don't know. But they are doing good stuff, so it's kind of worth looking at what they're up to, particularly as it kind of reflects what's been going on in the Ethereum world, at least in terms of DeFi. So MegaCryptoPolis, there was a 2D version, now it's a 3D version, so I just call it MegaCryptoPolis rather than MegaCryptoPolis 3D. It is a kind of a blockchain-based kind of a metaverse sort of thing, game, however you want to describe it. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. You kind of create buildings and you have avatars wandering around it, and it's been around for quite a long time, actually. I think often kind of overlooked. Been around for over 2 years. Runs on the Ethereum and the Tron blockchains. I think actually EOS as well, but this press release is just about the EOS and the Ethereum and the Tron blockchains. Game assets are NFTs, ERC20 token formats, Ethereum, and you have districts, land plots, citizens, pets, cars. So it's covering kind of everything that is in the game. And a kind of a key element of this is a resource kind of system. So buildings create resources, and then you use those resources to make more complex resources. So wood, sand, and bricks are produced by buildings and are required for buildings to be constructed and operated. And then you kind of see this idea of the how the different resources combine together, the basic kind of primitives, I suppose, and then you create bricks and glass and steel. How it kind of flows down. Okay, every time a resource is used in the game, it's burned, so the resource is there's less of it around. So I'm not going to go too much into the game side of things. So what's interesting is what they're trying to do here with a token. So at the moment, they say resources are stored on in-game balances, and you can pack them into ERC 721s to trade them on something like OpenSea or marketplaces. But you kind of have to offer them in packs of 100 sort of thing. So what they're doing here is launching this token. So it's what they're calling the Mega token. And obviously on Ethereum, it will be an ERC20 because that's the standard. On Tron, it will be a TRC20. So there'll be the Mega token and the Megatron token. And what they're going to do is create this vault. So the total supply will be pre-minted. That just means they're gonna create a whole bunch of these Mega tokens. Doesn't actually say how many, I don't think, but players can put their resources, deposit resources into the vault, and they're going to get Mega token out the other end. And equally, if you want to buy some resources, you can put your Mega token into the vault and get resources out. So it's kind of like, in some ways, like a DEX, I suppose, an exchange. Doesn't really give any details of how the exchange rate is going to work, which is obviously kind of key to whether these things play out. And obviously, it's interesting again because this is cross-chain. So unless they're going to have a vault just for Ethereum and a vault for Tron, I think actually they're going to have just one single vault, and you can choose how to kind of swap in and out. So this is going to act as like a bridge between Ethereum and Tron, which is a pretty powerful concept. We're seeing a lot of kind of bridging from like Bitcoin to Ethereum and things like that at the moment. Obviously, these kind of things are more widely being programmed in things like kind of Polkadot and Cosmos, which are kind of these kind of mega chain or meta chains that connect everything together if they work. So this is a kind of a small way of doing that. The Mega token is scheduled for launch 24th of September, so in a few days' time. And obviously, the ERC20 token will be available on MMAs like Uniswap, and there's also JustSwap is the version of Uniswap that is on Tron. So there'll be the ability to kind of swap these tokens for other tokens on the different platforms. So what are we saying here? Blah blah blah. Yeah, so they're not going to create any more mega tokens. No reserves, no tokens reserved for team members. Okay, so it's not a utility or governance token. Governance token is very popular at the moment. It's designed as an index for all in-game resources combined on a single chain. So it's a way of kind of creating a kind of loop economy where you're connecting resources into a token and allowing people to kind of trade in and out of that. So it looks like maybe it's not cross-chain. I don't know. It says on a single chain. And what also kind of makes sense is over time, the mega will get more expensive. So the less resources, they're going to put the mega into the vault, and to begin with, trading your resources in, you're going to get more mega, and then as there's less mega left, supply and demand, you're going to have to put more resources in to get the same amount. Yeah. No oracles or external data, so they're just going to basically have this as I guess, a kind of a bonding curve that's just going to automatically work out over time how the value works. How this kind of like a more resource, less resource to get the mega. Initial rate, this is the important bit. The initial rate will be set by production line setup and 3 months average prices. It'd be interesting to see how this works because obviously although you're looking back in time and seeing what's happened over the last 3 months, you're changing the economy. You're changing the equilibrium by creating this token. You can imagine what will happen is people are immediately going to, especially people who've been playing the game for a long time and have a lot of resources, they're going to dump it all in to get this token out. And potentially the value of this token is going to go up a lot to begin with, and they're going to cash it out. So it'd be interesting to see how quickly it reaches some sort of equilibrium, particularly as they're saying they're not going to mint any more. You could see a massive run on these mega tokens. Maybe not, I don't know. Okay, the core idea behind the token is to enable free and independent market for cross-chain transfers with no manual control. A bit difficult to see what this is. Okay, so I think they're saying here that at the moment the value of these things is kind of locked on each chain, and with this vault, it means you'll stabilize the economy across the Ethereum and Tron network. So it means there's kind of less arbitrage, which is some people will probably buying things on Ethereum and selling them on Tron. This is a neater way of doing that and tying it all together with a token. This will also allow. So they say there are going to be new arbitrage strategies. Resources will still be on the internal marketplace and OpenSea, so people can still buy them. Resources can be swapped directly, wood to brick, steel to energy via the vault. I don't know what that means. And I think over time the mega token will be available. More broadly, interesting to think it can be part of these kind of DeFi dApps. There would need to be quite a lot of value wrapped up in that for that to be the case. And also, if there's going to be different liquidity pools on Uniswap and just swap, so there'll be mega, you'll be able to swap ETH for mega, mega for ETH, ETH for DAI, mega for DAI, and back again Tron and Tether. So if the value of these things kind of changes, people will be trading in and out of these. So how to get the mega token? Deposit resources, that's kind of the point of it. Although it still says depending on the chain. So I don't know. I have to look into this more, whether this is a proper bridging thing or whether the mega is locked to a chain or not. So you can get the mega by going into the vault. You can swap it obviously on exchanges as well. So yeah, we'll see. It's interesting. So there's other things that are going on here. They've announced 0 fees and instant transactions on Ethereum and a free-to-play mode. So I guess like a lot of blockchain games, MegaCryptoPolis is putting these features in, slowly adding more and more features in, making it kind of a more kind of complete game. And certainly accessibility is a key part of that. And they've also got a deal with MakerDAO. MakerDAO is getting increasingly active in the game space. And this going to allow DAI, so the stablecoin from MakerDAO, is going to be used in the free-to-play kind of version of the game. So you can use your DAI to buy these packs and get 30% discount. Okay. And the reason that that MegaCryptoPolis is doing this kind of free-to-play thing, is it's using the Matic network, which is a scaling solution for Ethereum. So quite a lot going on in the world of MegaCryptoPolis. Maybe I should get my finger out and actually start start checking it out. There are so many games to play. I guess that's the problem. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. So this, even if you're not going to play MegaCryptoPolis, I think this is kind of shows how game developers are looking at kind of building out their economies and taking concepts from external kind of categories of dApps and seeing how they can use those to create a better game, and that's often around the economy. So I think this is interesting from that point of view. We are going to see more blockchain games looking about how to deal with economies and how to kind of build out that part of their product. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Blockchain Gaming World, all about the world of blockchain gaming. So if you're interested in that, please do subscribe. But thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you again soon.